going, that is, come on. There we go. Good morning, everybody. My name is Osa. We are playing Farming Simulator 25 on Alma, Missouri. It is July 4 and raining. Yes, indeed. Awesome rain. So, there is absolutely nothing to do on the farm today. Well, maybe feed some cows. But that's not a big deal right now. We've harvested these two fields. Don't know that I plan on doing anything in either of them today. Well, today, July 4. We have... What's the deal here? Okay, those got mulched. Those need to be rolled. Those all need to be rolled. So I did roll all these centre fields. I didn't roll the ones we have sugar beet in or something. What's in that one? Oh, that's a sugar beet field too. Okay, so none of the sugar beet fields. We did harvest the oats. We got the soybeans, we got the corn, we've got the sorghum. And right now, our fields look kind of okay. I have no idea how I mulched those two, but obviously I did. And indeed. So we've got good scores here. I'm expecting the score here to climb. Definitely expecting the score on 4 to climb. And then this lot also a little bit raggedy, but they should improve as time goes. So we're not going to sell anything that we don't have to. What else happened? I did do the big stone picking contract, and goodness, that took a long time. Did find out there is no sell point for stones on this map. So I would need to place a lime creator or something, which might be worthwhile. I could put one on the farm, and then I could make my own lime. Because obviously we are using lime quite a bit. This came up on store sale. So I bought this, nicely discounted. It doesn't have the extensions on it. It holds 30,000 litres, which is a nice amount of manure to stick in it. Also, today, there's a bunch of interesting stuff for sale. So I looked at this one. It's 125 to 175, which, yeah, okay. This one, however, is 192 base and about 7,000 more than this one with the full engine upgrade. And what I've been looking at is we have one of these which has a 240 horsepower rating. And I don't think the John Deere is... Yeah, the John Deere is not big enough for that. But 192 horsepower is a little bit more than 175. And I can use this to do sugar beet farming. So I think... at 30% off, near give or take, $123,000. Gonna be worth it. It gets us back up to 4 tractors. 1, 2, 3, 4. The only problem I have here is this is a 6R and the other one is a 6R, and that puts them both at around, or the other 6R does a oh, fancy. Spec standard. I think I'm okay with the standard. We can go the 6R, 145, 192 horsepower, 50 kilometre an hour, 203 horse. I might do that. That's only 7,000 more. Wheel setup standard. That's good. I'll take the Vredestein. We'll go with the US model. Seat material standard, window standard, wheel weight standard. Oh, good grief, this has a lot of stuff. Panorama window, no. Warning signs. Yeah, we'll go with those. John Deere emblem. Not really seeing much there. Rear screen demister. Yeah, whatever. Roof setup. Antenna. Oh, I see. No. Decals on grass. No. Stickers. Oh, there's lots of stickers. We'll have no stickers. Car air freshener light, no. Attachers, 3-point. We've got 3-point on the front. We got fender, fuel tank. Oh, I could get a bigger fuel tank. $200 for a bigger fuel tank. Might be good. Front loader attacher, no. Is Aria Pro, no. Main colour, green. All the normal colours. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the license plate number. So 136 total, we've got 203. We will buy that. So we've now got a 200-ish horsepower J6. So yeah, like I was saying, if we go in the shed, this tractor is just over 300 and this 6R is just over 300. It's a 6R 250. And that's an 8R, which is just over 400. So this 6R and this 6R, yeah, they're both 6Rs, which may be an issue for me as I just run over and jump into a small John Deere tractor and don't realise that the one I jumped into doesn't have the horsepower for the job I want to do. But this will work for us. Unfortunately, it's not big enough for the feed mixer, so we're still going to have to put the case or the other 6R on the feed mixer when we feed the cows. But, as I said, we can do sugar beet harvesting with this. We can do all of the windrowing and other stuff. We can't run the mowers on this. The mowers, we can only run them on the 8R. But I can then do all of the other grass work on this thing. I can use this for spraying fields and all the rest of it. So we're not too badly placed with this one. I don't think I need a smaller tractor at this stage. This tractor is absolutely fine. And will make doing the old cheaper on maintenance than the other 4.3. And it's all nice and shiny with the rain falling. So what's going on today? Okay, we are going to be calling the episode around about 11, maybe a little before, because family's going out today, so I need to be packed up and ready to go. So that's the advanced warning. Other than that, yeah, we're out here. Into August, we'll spray the grass field, and then we're probably looking at a couple of fields to harvest. I'm not sure which ones. I haven't looked what seeds or what crops are due to be harvested. Potentially the sorghum might be ready to go. Might be a fun thing. And as I said, I'm not planning to sell too much right now, because it's not like we have a particularly awesome what's it called? Environmental score bonus thing. Okay. Also, the other problem I do have is that most of my tractors currently have very poor service state. And I'm going to need to sell something in order to make that happen, or do some contract work. Obviously, we've got a lot more equipment to do contract work with. Well, there's an interesting thought. I don't know if I've actually got anything in the way of lime making mods. So we might look at that. Obviously, we don't need lime now. We just limed all of our fields, so that's fine. Everything has a near perfect pH at the moment, which is why I'm expecting our environmental score to increase. But the grass fields will need, or the grass field will need to be limed after the next cut. So if we do that, I'm going to need a lime spreader, which I have, and some lime, which I overbought last year, so I don't desperately need lime in production right now. Also, don't have a stone picker. But I am thinking that maybe if we can get a lime production facility and a stone picker, that will go a ways to reducing future costs on the farm. That's a sad looking field there. Yeah, anyway, we have things that need to get done. First thing first, we'll take the interesting. Okay, we got maximum speed 8. Getting the faster tractor here probably was the best idea. A 40-kilometer tractor versus a 50-kilometer tractor. Yeah. 27 miles an hour is comfortable, but if we were down at like 24 miles an hour, that would be not the greatest thing. There is a mod for a 6M that came up this week on the hub. So we'll dump that in there. And 30,000, I've only got to make 1.5 trips a month to keep the BGA topped off with manure, such that I don't have to concern myself too much with it. The other thing I should look at is getting a slurry tank, because that will increase. A slurry tanker. I think I can get one of those from about $90,000 because we can start transporting that to the BGA and increase production. It will also mean that the cows will start producing, or we'll be able to collect the slurry that the cows currently produce, because that tank is maxed out at 100,000. I've got nothing better to do with it. And again, I don't need a slurry spreader until spring when we're preparing to plant stuff. Now, queries on winter crops. We could plant wheat. I don't see a need to. We could plant barley, not a typical crop for a Missouri. We could plant canola, also not a typical crop for Missouri. Also, as far as I can gather, canola is one of the worst crops monetarily. Yeah, it's not a particularly profitable crop. It's up there with sunflowers, and that's part of the issue you have with soybeans are worth a lot, but don't produce much. Sugar beets produce a lot, aren't worth much, but sugar beets are valued per acre more than soybeans, and it's the crops that are the least dense, like sunflowers and canola and soybeans. The only benefit you get from farming them is it takes you less time to harvest and ship. But apart from that, I don't have a weight for this. Okay. I don't have a weight for this tractor. Also thinking we could look at a mulcher sometime this year as well. And again, this tractor could be used for that. Now, for now, I'm just going to stick this anywhere. We'll stick it down. Turn that off. So, our baler is these are square balers. Okay, now we're in the right place. This is a round baler. I have one of them. It's a low horsepower. So yeah, what I am thinking is we'll use that tractor on the baler too. So no, once the field is cut. The only other thing I'm thinking is potentially trading these mowers in for something a little simpler with a lower horsepower. So we could run them with the big 6R or the case. Hi, dog. Dog's eating food. Okay. But right now, I think July 4 needs to be August. Back that down to 6:30 because I think we're going to have stuff to do in August. If nothing else, we might have some harvests to do on fields that aren't mine. If we have mine, we'll do those. Oh, looky. Lots of things. Don't think I need to worry too much about them. So there is 270 horsepower, 6 meter seeder. Don't care. That is a... What does that attach to? Looks like 3-point front loader or telehandler. Interesting. Anyway, I'm not looking for a round wrapper, so that's just a thing that happened. Let us look at. Okay, sorghum is ready to harvest. We've got a couple of patches of grass ready to harvest because, hey, they got destroyed, so they were a little bit behind. It is sunshiny, so I think we'll take our new tractor, or our new est tractor. It's not particularly new. Also, I don't have a weight for this tractor. We'll worry about that as we start shipping down to town for things. But for right now, we go frontwards in. I can probably... No, I don't. I was going to say I could probably leave this on the front, but no, we're only doing spraying on the grass field. We're not spraying any other field right now. It's a little jittery there.